that day that Prince died, when y'all came on my radio show to talk about him, you were talking about him as a kid, about playing your instruments, about how he was how he could play everything, would teach you how to play your instrument.
Man. Yeah, it was, I met him in junior high school, and we were in a piano class together, but we both knew how to play. So basically it was a way to get out of school for an hour and just take piano class, right? And they had at the time this big kind of console thing. It was like a bunch of different keyboards set up, right? And the teacher would give us, like, Mary Had a Little Lamb or London Bridge. She'd give us the sheet music for it, and then she'd leave the room. And then when she left, we'd put on like headphones and stuff, and then we'd just be playing. And I thought I was a pretty good keyboard player at that time, although I was more of a drummer. I thought I was more of a drummer. But listening to Prince, man, he was like in a whole nother world, man, on the keyboard. And I was like, wow, I never heard anybody play the keyboard like that.
Yeah.
So later on, there was a school play we were going to do, and they needed to put a band together for it. And so, I remember they came in the room and they said, okay, so who wants to be in the band? And we all like raised our hands. And they said, okay, Prince, what do you want to play? And he said, I'll play guitar. And I looked at him like, guitar? You play guitar? And then they said, Jimmy, what do you want to play? And I said, I'll play drums. And Prince looked at me like, drums? You play drums? It's like, right, it was so crazy. So anyway, we get in this rehearsal, and we're playing. Prince plugs in his guitar. And when he plugs his guitar in, the first thing he does is, remember Make Me Smile by Chicago?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, he does the guitar solo. Terry Kath was a guitar player in Chicago. He does that solo note for note. And that was like the guitar solo. Like if you were a guitar player and could play that solo, that was it. Rip this thing off. And we're talking, he's maybe, I don't know, 14 years old, 15 maybe.
Wow.
He rips his solo off, man. And I'm like going, wow, that was good. So anyway, we do our thing. We take a break. I go to the bathroom. I hear somebody on the drums tearing the drums up, and I'm thinking it's like the music teacher or something, right? I come out, it's Prince on the drums, killing the drums. And when I walk up to the drums, he like hands me the drumsticks, and they're like on fire. They're like, I don't even want to sit down at the drums anymore. And that was my earliest memory, man, is that this dude is a genius. Like I never had seen anything like that, And that just continued on, obviously, over the years. But that was like my first impression when we were, junior high school kids.
Yeah, and that continued on because he would take anybody's instrument and show them apart and walk away and it's on fire, and hand you the thing and say, here. You say, well, what am I supposed to do now?
Right.
I'm supposed to play after you?
Yeah.
No.
Right.